Welcome everybody, welcome to my channel, welcome to Both Concepts. So in today's tutorial I'm going to be teaching photo editing using Lightroom. Yes, using Lightroom. So but before we go further, make sure you subscribe, click on the subscription button and click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified on whenever I dropped or release a new video. So let's get right into the video. So this is a photo we'll be working on. This is a picture we're going to be working on Lightroom. I got it online, but if you want it, you can check the description box. I'm going to put a link there where you can access it. Alright, make sure you also follow the channel on WhatsApp. So the edit we're going to make on this is just to get, it's just like a studio portrait look. Just need to focus on the glowing of the skin, the hair color, to give it a deep black hair color to make the whiteness and the image more clean. So now let us proceed with the edits. First of all, you are going to go to your, below you see your buttons or the options that you have there. So you are going to click on edit first of all, then you click on light. Then light, you see exposure, contrast, highlight, shadows and white, blacks and all that. So first of all, we'll make your exposure to be plus 0.30. How to know if you're accurate? If you look above, you'll see above right over here, you'll see the amount there. So you just adjust it so you get 0.30 or 30 rather. Might be difficult to get, but just make sure you get it. If you cannot get it, get something closer to it, but not too far away and not too close. 0.30. So next we are going to go to the contrast, which is plus 18. This should be easier. Then the next is the shadows. Shadows should be plus 28. Yes, sorry. Remember I said it should be, if you cannot get the exact number, you can make sure that it is not too far away and not too close. Alright, so after the shadows we go to the whites. The white should be plus 20 also. Just adjust it. This is exactly 20. Then the black should be minus 30. Exactly. Okay, we can leave it like that. Exactly minus 30. So next we are going to go to color. That's the next button after the light below here. Go to the color, then blue tones to increase the warmness of the skin and to make the tones sharper. So the temperature should be plus 6. Just be doing a little editing here. Set it as plus 6. The tint should be at 3. That's plus 3. Alright. The vibrance should be plus 18. While the saturation should be minus 4. Okay, that's it. Then next we'll go to the color mix. Still under the colors, the button here, this side here where you see like the color wheel, that's where we are going to go to. You click on it to take you to a different panel. Then you see different colors. This is red, this is orange, yellow, green, depending on the color you want to edit. For example, now this image has something like an orange color on the image. So if you click on orange, it will affect the orange part. You get. So let us reset this. If you click on orange, so that's what we're just going to be working on. So now we want to work on the orange, which is the skin. So we are going to make the hue -4. -4. Remember, if you are using a different image, like something like this, it depends on the color or maybe the lighting that was used to take the image. That will depend on the color mix. If, for example, different image that has a green color on it, you use the green color wheel instead of the orange. But this one, because of it has a orange color on the face, that's the skin tone, that's what we are going to be using. So now the saturation should be -8. Perfect. The luminance should be +18. That's the last one here. Should be +18. Exactly. So now we're going to be going to the yellow. That should be as they are, and the saturation of the yellow should be -35. Let's make it -35. Perfect. Okay, it's not 35, but you can still leave it at 36. Now we'll go to the green, because you can see shades of green around it. Go to the green, make the saturation to be 60. We're not going to be doing much, just the saturation. Make it to be -60. Let's increase it all the way to -60. Perfect. Then we'll go to the blue. Alright, you can, this is the blue here, this is not blue, don't be mistaken, this is the blue here. If you look around the edges here, you see shades of blue around here. So that's what we are going to be using. Even at the background too, it's like a gradient of blue. So increase the adjust the saturation to -50. Perfect. So now that is -50, you can see the distracting colors has gone out. But we're not done editing. You can see the improvement of the quality of the picture. Then click on done. Next, you go to effects below here. After clicking on done, you go to effects. Then the texture should be -10. Texture is -10. The clarity is -8. And the haze, that's the last adjustment here, should be +4. Just a little bit. Alright, it's at +4 now. Okay. So now we're going to, for that glow effect and all that, we go to the vigilance. The vigilance should be -8. Perfect. The vigilance should be -8. While the feather should be 70. That's +70 rather. That's good. We're not going to adjust any other one here. Just in the vigilance, just the amount and the feather. Then we'll go to details. That's below here in your action panel. Go to your details. Your details, you will see many options: sharpening, noise, color, noise, and just those three. But first of all, it will make the sharpening to be +40. When you increase it, you'll see that other options too will come out. But let's make the sharpening to be 40 first. Okay, you can leave it. Yes, let's make it like that. Then the radius should be 1.0. Naturally it is at 1.10, but we'll make it 1.0. Perfect, it is now at 1.0. So next we make the color reduction. Sorry, the noise reduction rather. That's after the sharpening, the noise reduction. Reduce, make it 15. Make the noise reduction exactly 15. And because it makes the face to be smooth, and it also makes the eyes and the hair sharp without, so the effect should not just affect the whole part of the body. When editing photos, you need to give details to the hairs, the whitening, the shadows and all that. So that just makes the hair and the eyes not to be edited along with the face, you get, or the background. You just keep them smooth, just keep them sharp, So next you go to the maxing. So now we're going to go to maxing, because this is like the secret part that really gives us what we want. So we're going to go to select max. This is the maxing option here. So you click on this plus icon and you create new max. You see select objects, select sky, select background and other stuff. You can use select objects or you can brush over the face. So let us just use the select object option. So this is like the AI version, so it's just going to help us automatically select the subject. Right, you can see it has selected the subject. You can see that is the lady. It has selected it already. So now we are just going to apply it, the exposure, temperature and all that. We'll click on the light. That's where you see your exposure, contrast, highlight, shadows, whites and blacks. So we'll make the exposure 0 plus 0.15. Just a little bit tweak on. I've gone ahead of it. Let's leave it at 1.7 since it's close. This is like I just got this light from the Lightroom I was using before. It was not on this device, so that is why it's giving directions like that. So then after the exposure, you go to the texture. Oh, sorry, the texture is over here. Texture is over the effects in the effects panel option. So you go to the texture and make it -20. Oh, perfect. After making it -20, you make the clarity -10. Just need to be precise, -10, alright. So you can see how the skin and the face is now. You can see how it is. You can see the effect it added on it. It has this soft and beauty effect on the face. So that's that for that. So we can click on it. We'll still go over to the maxing tool again and click on this plus icon. Then we'll use Air Max. We're going to then we're going to max the air, with the brush tool. We'll brush only the air. Just take this away. We'll brush the air alone. So let's just, okay, that's too much. Let's reduce the size. Let's reduce the size with this button. So max just the air. need to clean it so that we make sure that we are just getting the air alone. Stay with me. So go to the brush. Use it a little bit. So that's just it. So after brushing the air alone, we then start to click on OK. We'll click over there again. Okay, the thing is at the air already. Then we'll click on, we're going to edit it. We'll go to the light again, the light option there. Then what we're going to be using here to make the air have that silk glossy black, like to make it look silk and glossy. So we're just going to be using the blacks, clarity and sharpness. So we have the blacks here, we just have the blacks here, the clarity and the other options. So let's adjust the blacks first, which is minus let's use minus 25. You can see the effect. I purposely increase the effect so you can see the effect on the air. So let's just use minus 25. You can still leave it at minus 24. You can see the effect. Then next we'll go to clarity and sharpness. The clarity is in the effect panel. The clarity should be plus 20. Now it is at plus 20. The sharpness is in the detail panel. Then give the sharpness 15, plus 15. Wow, that's very precise. Now I can see how perfect the thing is. Alright, so that's it for this tutorial. See, this was the original image here. This was how the image was originally, and this is the aftermath due to our editing. It makes the subject stand out more. It gives it that studio portrait look. So make sure you subscribe, like and share. And if this is your first time on the channel, do well to comment also. And if this video has helped you a lot, put it down in the comment section. Thank you. See you in the next episode.